Hello, my name is Brian Palmer, and I'm a candidate for the school committee in this upcoming election. I have lived in Belmont for 25 years, and our family has benefited tremendously from the Belmont Public Schools. To maintain and keep that level of standard of excellence that is the reason why I am running for the school committee. Our children and grandchildren have attended the Belmont Public Schools, and in fact, they've attended all of the different schools in the town of Belmont. We've had children or grandchildren at Butler, Burbank, Wellington, Winbrook, Chenery, the old Chenery, and when Chenery is a middle school and upper middle school, in the middle school, when it was at the old high school and the high school, new high school, and also in the current high school. I currently have a grandchild in each level, one in pre-kindergarten, elementary, upper middle school, and high school. I've been engaged in community service throughout my life, and I currently serve on the warrant committee and the education subcommittee. I've been involved in BYBA, in-town soccer, and I was the chair of a serve-a-thon for a high school outside of Belmont where we did a day of service each year. I am an advocate for our schools. I want them and believe that they should be a center of excellence for all students. Belmont is known for having good schools, and I want to maintain that standard. Our schools face several challenges. Being on the warrant committee, I've examined the school budget, and I'm very aware of the fiscal pressures that our town and schools face. With the budgetary constraints we are facing, I want to make sure that we utilize our resources for their best use. I have been trained as an economist. I have a PhD in economics from MIT, and I want to see that we optimize the use of our funds for the instruction of the students in our town. For example, next year's school budget shows an increase of 50% in transportation costs over what was spent last year. I believe that we need to look for ways to reduce transportation costs and other expenditures that may not be directly related to the instruction of the students. In looking at transportation costs, there are no longer capacity constraints at our elementary schools, and maybe we can find a way of having students go to their neighborhood schools where possible and reduce the number of routes that the buses take. I also believe that we need to have a plan going forward to how we protect the spirit of community that we have in our town. At the last town budget summit, the school administration presented a slide showing that implementing in-town special education programming for 13 students resulting in costs that were almost $1 million less than the cost would have been had those 13 students been in out-of-district placement. We need to encourage and facilitate the strategic vision of the schools and keep Belmont schools a center of excellence. I want to try to find ways to support all 4,500 students in the Belmont Public Schools, be it through the arts, athletics, advanced academics, or whatever we can find that will engage the students. We need to try to serve everyone. We need to be creative, and that sometimes will take alternative ways to look for sources of revenue, such as grants or using the facilities of the schools after hours for other people. Anything that we can do, we need to examine and explore. Our family has benefited from the Belmont Public Schools, and I want to continue that legacy, including for my own family. Thus, I ask for your vote. Thank you.